Everybody, welcome to the What the Football channel. All you early risers, especially on the West Coast, this is the What the Football channel. My name is Scrubber. We're going to be doing the live reaction play-by-play show. I'm going to be watching it on my phone, so it'll be a slight delay, what I call behind the graphic. But I'm just going to call it as I can see it on the phone. So we're just going to roll with that. And I see there's good there. Give me just a second. We're doing just a little bit. That's good there. The other phone is on. We're just waiting for it to come on. It's 9:30. Good morning, everybody. So we're looking for a win here, huh? We can beat Miami. It's being played in Madrid. In Spain, that's in Spain. For those of you who are geographically challenged, there I am on that. Looking good. So, we're just waiting for it to get started here, of course. And, yeah. Hope you've been enjoying our shows. The boys, BH and I, we enjoy doing our shows. We've been picking up some subscribers, so we appreciate everybody who does that. We have 214. Our goal was to have 210 by the end of the season, and we've surpassed that by 4 subscriptions. So thanks, everybody. It's a tiny channel, but it's still fun. It's still on YouTube. Goes out to the world, the universe, multi-universe, maybe even. So it's great. So we're just waiting for the kickoff here. I believe Marcus Mariota is going to be quarterback, of course. We did elevate a couple people. I think we elevated that, what's his name? Trey Hawkins, a cornerback, and a wide receiver, I believe. So to replace, I think Sinat is out, and of course Trey Amos broke his leg. So yeah, so Trey Hawkins, they elevated. They picked him up a couple weeks ago, had him on the practice squad. We also had a couple guys on the practice squad. Carlin Biggers, he's been on the team for, I think he was on the team last year, maybe even the year before. And then a guy named Darius Rush, so they chose not to go with them. So, I'm having my coffee. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's warm, toasty. It warmed up here in Florida. It was cold back on like last Monday and Tuesday. It got down to 35 here at night. Oh, here we go. There's the graphic. We are up and running, I believe. Let me get this out of your way. See what I'm doing here. All right, that's the graphic. Washington kicked off for a touchback. Okay. That's one way to start a game. So we are up and running. You know, I could just listen to the game and anyways, we're up and running. It's not quite yet on my phone. Because it's delayed, because it's on the internet, and that fucking, the NFL is lame. So, they can't get line up their app to be, like, right in sync with the actual game. Somehow a multi-billion dollar company can't do that. So, it's lame. So I'm just going to wait till it comes on and call it, because a lot of you, if you want to watch the graphic, you can. A lot of us, it's on the NFL Network, and a lot of us don't get it. So I personally am ignoring the graphic. If you want to look at the graphic, you go right ahead. And I don't know what's going on with the NFL here. Like I said, they're like horribly behind all the time. This is why we only have 214 subscribers. Come on, what's going on here? These fuckers. I swear I hate them. Fucking the ginger hammer. Oh, here we go. So here it is. It's on my phone. Oh. Give me just a second. Oh, they're running all over us. Oh my God, that was horrible, whatever that was. Achan is killing us. All right, here we go. It's a little pitch out to Achan. Achan, fucking no one knows how to tackle. No one knows how to get off a block. Big pick up there for Devon Achan. We said you're going to have to fucking cover him. So far, Waddle's gotten a 14-yarder. Achan with a 23-yarder. Here we go. It's 1st and 10. Miami's on our 32. He takes the snap, and there's a penalty on the play. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here. Hope you're all comfy, having your breakfast, having your toast. What is it? Avocado toast? Is that the thing? So there's some kind of delay in the game here so far. Miami's rolling all over us. They're barreling down the field. 3 plays for 48 yards so far. 3 plays. They've already got 48 yards. That's terrible. Here come the Dolphins. All right, so I see our boy Jeremy Reeves out there. There's Bobby Wagner. Tua under center. He's got a man in the backfield. He's got trips right. Got a man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Rolls to his left. Got his man in, is that Dulcich? Greg Dulcich for a 4-yard gain. Bringing up 2nd and 8 here early in this first quarter. A little over 12 minutes to go in this first quarter. 2nd and 8 for Miami. They are knocking on the door. 2nd and 6 for Miami. They're on our 28-yard line. 28-yard line. It's still 0-0. Early in the game. The field looks nice there and looks nicer than any field that we have here in America. They got a man in motion. Tua, it's a pitch out. He's got a man. That man picks up maybe 4 more yards. Just shy of the first down. Going to bring up 3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2. They're on our 24-yard line. Wow, that's a big stadium. That's nice looking there. I don't know if you saw our show. They can take their grass and take it off in sections and put it underground. And they got a giant grow room under their stadium where they can put the grass and take care of it. Real Madrid soccer team plays there. They're like number 1. Here we go. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Tua in the shotgun. We're looking to blitz. And we blitz. And they held him. Just shy of the first down, it looked like to me. Are they going to give it to him? Not. Give it to him? Not. I think he was shy. 4th and 1. Mike McDaniel for Miami Dolphins on the sideline is saying go for it. 4th and 1. 4th and 1. 4th and 1. Here we go. Can we hold him? We're known for being sticky. We're known for being sticky down in our own territory. There's Quan Martin. There's McGee is out there. We're looking to stop these clowns. Under center. Under center. Takes a snap. Here's the handoff. And he gets it. Damn, Bobby couldn't do it by himself. Flag on the play. Damn, Bobby had him wrapped up, but I think he got the first down, but there's a flag on the play. Something against Miami, whatever this is. Delay of game. That pushes them back 5 yards. Nice. They would have gotten the first down. Bobby, man, that Bobby met that running back and just, man, that was a battle. All right, so they bring out Patterson. Wasn't he our kicker for a second? What's his name? Rain Patterson or something? 46-yard attempt here, folks. 46-yard attempt. Keep your fingers crossed that he misses. Football. This is what the Spaniards want to see. Oh, almost blocked. Riley Patterson. It's good. 3-0. Way to go defense, though. Thank God they had to delay a game, or else they would have kept going. So the Commanders stop them. It looks like actually the here I was bitching about NFL not being on time, but it looks like they are lined up. But it might start to go out of line after a while. Anyhow, we'll take what we can get. Hope for the best and take what we can get. Thanks for being here, everybody. This is the What the Football channel. My name is Scrubber. We are early in this game. Miami just had a 7-play, 52 yards drive. Took 4 minutes and 22 seconds off the clock. We are at 10:35 left to go in this first quarter. Miami's going to be kicking off to the Washington Commanders. Way to go defense. They did run on us a little bit. Achane had a big run. Waddle was out there waddling around. So we don't want to see him do the waddle. So we're at commercial break right now. Thanks for being here, everybody. Early in the morning, even on the East Coast. It's early on a Sunday. No one wants to get up this early and watch football. Well, maybe they do. And on the West Coast, it's 6:30. But under normal circumstances, like West Coast is the best way to watch football because the first game is on at 10. The second game is on at like 1 or 1:30, and then the night game starts at like 5:30. So you're done watching football by 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. We're here on the West Coast, those games start at 8:15. And you're not done till 11:30, almost 12. And especially on a Monday or a Thursday and a Sunday night, that's ridiculous to ask people to stay up, that late to watch football. People got to work. And actually, I got to work this morning. So I'm going to be cutting out of here maybe at halftime because I got a couple things to do before I go to work. Change my shirt and make my sandwich, that kind of stuff. Go hold a sign. I'm a sign spinner. So I hold a sign for a housing place that's right across the street from my house here. So I got to go do that, make money, keep the lights on. So thanks for being here, everybody. Oh, let me go over to you. Why am I looking at this? Forgive me. Thank you. All right, let me get in here. See who's here. Oh, there's BH and Wheezy D. Sorry, guys. I wasn't watching the thing. So we got a couple people here in the house. Got your espresso. Yeah. Amazing how popular American football is becoming in Europe. That's right. Their plan is to put lots and lots of games. All right, so here's the kickoff. Our guy gets it at about the 8. He's to the 15. He's to the 20. He's still at the 20. Tackled at the 20, whoever that was. Here comes Mariota and the boys. So, again, I'm just calling the game from as I can see it. If you want to watch the graphic, help yourself. It's pretty close. Oh, brought to you by Geico. I have Geico. I like Geico. They're good to me. In Florida, everybody dropped their prices on insurance. It's pretty cool. Here we go, Marcus Mariota. The boys take it from the our own 21-yard line. Here with 10:29 left to go. Man in motion. Mariota takes a snap. He fires. Wow! Threw it into a tight window. Tight window. Wow, that one was caught. Nice catch there. Chris Moore held on to it. Wow. That was a hell of a fucking throw and catch there. Here we go. 2nd and 1. We're on our own 31-yard line. Takes a snap. Here's the handoff. Nice run. Big time run. Chris Rodriguez picks up 7 yards. Big time run by Chris Rodriguez. Threw that sore shoulder down there and got going. So his shoulder had been hurting him, but he looks good now. It's good to see Chris getting the carries. If Bill ain't getting it done, you got to find somebody who will get it done. So we get the first down. It's first down. First and 10. We're on our own 37-yard line. They got a man in motion. That's Debo. Here's the handoff again. Our boy bashes his way up, picks up maybe 3 or 4 yards. There's a little pushing and shoving going on down there. Nice. I see Cosme. I see Samuel. I see Zach Ertz. I need a little magic mirror. Here we go, 2nd and 6. Here come the Commanders. Mariota in the shotgun. He's got trips right, one to the left. One man in the backfield. They're showing blitz. There goes Debo in motion. He takes the snap. Debo kind of on a little short wheel route. Almost gets the first down. Just shy of the first down, I believe. Going to bring up 2nd or 3rd and maybe 1. Third and 1. Come on, coach. Yeah, some people were talking about Cliff Kingsbury getting a job with. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Fix the thing. He takes a snap. Here's the handoff. They hand it to Rodriguez. Oh, they stopped him. 4th and 1, what do you do? What do you do? 4th and 1, what do you do? Wow, they stopped him dead. What happened there? Somebody missed a block. Here we go. It's 4th and 1. They're going for it. He takes a snap. He passes it. He's got a man. Who's that? Is that Yankoff? That's Yankoff. He caught one. Nice. Way to go, Yankoff. Good job. They pick up the first down. Bold maneuver out there. Way to go, coach. Here we go. So that brings up a 1st and 10. Looks like we're right at about the 50-yard line. Mariota. In the shotgun, he's got trips left. Here comes Debo. He fakes it. And he carries it himself. Maybe picks up a yard. So Mariota faked it to Debo. And he ran it himself. Maybe picked up a yard. Going to bring up 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 with 8:28 left to go in this first quarter. We are down by 3. Here come the Commanders. 60% no huddle rate this season, they say. Here we go. In the shotgun. He's got a couple men to the right. Takes a snap, looking. He fires one downfield. He's got a man open. Ooh, hospital ball. But he caught it. He held on to it. That's a first down. Who's that? Jalen Lane? Oh, yeah, he took a shot. He's going out. Poor Jalen. Big pickup there. 13-yard pickup to get the first down. Nice route. Way to go, Jalen. Yeah, he took a shot there. He took a shot from their safety. Ouch. But he held on to it. Good job, Jalen. They pick up the first down. Here we go. It's 1st and 10. We're down inside Miami territory. What are the refs holding up for? What did we do? Oh, come on. Okay, so there was some kind of the refs. Did we call a timeout? Did we do our usual call a timeout in the first quarter? Yep. We called a timeout in the first quarter. Check that box. Lord. Anyways, when we come back, The Commanders are driving so far. It's been 8 plays for 43 yards. We're looking good. The boys are out there. There's Kingsbury. Somebody was saying Kingsbury might go to the Giants because the Giants got rid of Daboll to be their coach. But what I say is you put Dan Quinn as the defensive coordinator, you put Kingsbury as our coach, and you bring in Mike McDaniel as our offensive coordinator. Here we go. Mariota takes a snap, looking. He fires. He's got a man open. He's got some blocking. He powers his way down, picks up maybe 5-6 yards, and a flag on the play. Oh, yeah. There it is. Got my coffee. Flag on the play. Might be against. The cheating bastards.
Not pleased with whatever they're going to call. Personal foul, low block, defense number 29. 15-yard penalty got it to the end of the round.
All right, so they low blocked our guy. Who'd they low block?
Minka Fitzpatrick, he's going to be at the bottom left side of the screen. They're trying to do away with that. I saw what it was.
Yeah, it was a low block. It was. Yeah, so Michael McDaniel should come and be our offensive coordinator. Put Dan Quinn on defensive coordinator. Make Kingsbury our head coach. Because people are calling for Kingsbury to go to New York, and he could be the head coach there. So we want to keep him. Maybe he's better as a head coach than an OC. Anyways, here we go. We have the ball, 1st and 10. We're on their 15-yard line. Mariota under center. Fakes the handoff. Flag on the play. Yeah, there was pass interference against John Bates. Big time pass interference against John Bates. That's a 4-yard penalty. It's personal. Yeah, the O looks good. That's right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he was fondling him. That was a penalty. All right, here we go. That's a 1st and 10 all over again. We got the ball at their 11-yard line here. 4:56 left to go in this first quarter. Mariota in the shotgun. Mariota, here's the handoff. Chris Rodriguez barrels his way forward, picks up maybe 2 or 3 yards. 2 or 3 yards for Chris Rodriguez. Going to bring up 2nd down. Oh, Mariota's doing this one. Oh, ow. 2nd and 8. 4:38 left to go in this game, in this quarter. 10 plays so far, 70 yards. This is what we want. Let's go, Commander, says Wheezy D. Heck yeah. Oh, there's a man down on the field. Man down, man down. It's a Miami guy. I don't like seeing it. It's reality, though. Like me and BH talk about, it would just be nice if every team had all their players, play all in the same kind of stadium, play all on the same kind of playing field, even playing field as we call it, right? Everything being equal for everybody, and then play football and let it play out. Oh, Slackluster says, go Commanders. We love Slackluster. Anywho, there's a timeout on the field. The guy's hurt. So when we come back, we will see. Let me just check and make sure my stuff looks good here. Okay, that looks right. Okay. Let me see here. So far, so good. Okay. There's still a commercial break. That guy must be hurt pretty bad. Like I said, I hate to see it. So here we are in the first quarter. Miami's winning 3-0. Washington has the ball. It's going to be 2nd and 8 at the Miami 9 with 4:33 left to go in this first quarter. $4:33 left to go in this first quarter. We are knocking on the door. We could score. And it'd be nice to go up 7-3. Give the guys a boost. A boost. The Booster Club. So I hope everybody's got their fantasy team together. They keep. I got Drake London, and he already screwed me one time earlier this year, so I just said fuck him. He's been questionable. I'll have to look before I go to work, but oh, he's sick. His back hurts. He's gonna have a fucking fat lip if he doesn't watch it. In a nice way, in a kind way. Here we go. 2nd and 8. We're on their 9-yard line, 9.5-yard line. Debo in motion. Mariota's changing the play. He's calling it. Kill, kill, kill. Omaha, Omaha. Here we go. He takes the snap. Here's the handoff. Nice run there. Nice run there. Big pickup by Chris Rodriguez. C-Rod, we're going to call him. C-Rod. C-Rod with the big run. Oh, am I? Why is my thing blinking? Did I? My microphone was giving... Nope, the microphone looks good. Microphone looks good. Here we go. All right, so it's 3rd and 1. I think we're on like the 2-yard line or so. 1.5, 1 3/4 line. Here we go. He takes a snap. He's going to run it himself. He runs into trouble. Oh no. Brings up 4th down. Marcus Mariota for the loss. They just didn't get the blocking down front. Ouch. So he takes the snap. He's just going to run it himself, and no one got to the edge. No one got to the edge. He was swarmed. Swarmed. Here we go. 4th and 2. They're going for it. They're going for it. What the hell was that? Penalty. Probably illegal motion. False start. Them pre-snap penalties during times like that, man. Fucking dumbasses. All right, so it looks like we're going to have to bring out our boy Matt Gay as my... No bonito. No bueno. Simone. Oh, that just all looked just terrible. I thought, Coach always says, oh, well, on the last day, we always practice our red zone and 3rd downs. It doesn't look like it. Didn't look like it to me. So it looks like they're going for the field goal here. It's Matt Gay. We'll take the 3. Damn, that was a nice drive. It's good. Okay, so that was a 13-play, 71-yard drive. Way to go. Way to go, guys. Way to keep our best defenses when our offense has these long drives, especially early in the game. Because a lot of times early in these games, we have not been getting off to a good start. So it only resulted in 3 points, but that's still a good start. So we will take it. And I'm going to go heat up my little bit of coffee I got left. Oh, it's a beautiful day out there. And like I said, I might have to go at halftime. I got a couple things I got to do before I go to work. So, but as it stands, with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in this first quarter, the game is tied 3-3. Commanders versus Dolphins in Madrid, Spain. Nice looking stadium too, man. Them people know how to do it. Like I was saying before, Real Madrid is their soccer team, and they're like super famous. They're like the best team in Europe as far as like all time. So, La Zona Rojo no bueno. Yes, the red zone was no bueno. They did a pre-snap penalty on you know, you can't do that. And it's already going to be, 4th and 2. And Miami did the same thing. Oh look, Marcus Mariota sitting on the bench, talking with the coach, looking at the little computer thing. Huh. Maybe some of those young quarterbacks could be doing that too sometimes. Which I rarely ever see him doing. All right, so here we go. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a kickoff. Nice kickoff. They bobble it. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. And their guy gets out to the 23 or 24. Yeah, I don't know if everybody traveled with the teams. I don't know if they're allowed to or not allowed to. I think if you're on the, I don't know. I haven't seen it too much of the bench on the side, so we'll see. Here we go. Here come Miami with 2 minutes left to go in this first quarter. The score is tied 3-3. 2:29 left to go in this first quarter. Check that. Mike McDaniel down there. What's the hold up? Let's go, people. Here we go, Tua and the gang. Here we go. Tua in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He rolls back. He's looking. Fires. He's got a man open in Achan. A nice tackle there. Who was that? Nice tackle there. Jeremy Reeves, of course. No, Jordan McGee. Jordan McGee in on that tackle. A little bit of a pickup there. Again, I'm behind the graphic, so I'm just going to ignore the graphic. If you want to look at the graphic, you can. I'm just going to call the game as I see it. 2nd and 5. Here comes Miami. They're on their own 28-yard line. Fakes the handoff. He fires it. He's got a man open down the middle. Tackled by Jeremy Reeves that time. To Greg Dulcich. He's their tight end, and we talked about him earlier. So Tua faked the handoff. Dulcich was wide open in the seam. Nice open area. Nice tackle by Jeremy Reeves. That brings up 1st and 10. Here comes Tua and the gang. He takes the snap. Here's the handoff to Achan. Achan busting it upfield. Big time run. Flag on the play. They're pointing at Miami. Probably holding would be my guess. We'll find out here.
There's fouls on each team. Both holding defense. Number 91, 99, correction. Holding offense, number 17.
Offsetting. They're going to replay that down. So, that was helpful. That's going to bring up a back to 1st and 10 with 1:17 left to go in this first quarter. Score is tied 3-3. Here comes Miami. There's Tua. Our boys are looking mean. They're looking ready to go. Tua tosses it out to Achane. And he is tackled. Somebody grabbed him. Who's that? Iggy? Igbenogany in on the tackle. It almost looked like a hip drop. Got to be careful of that shit. They won't come and get you. They'll come and get you after the game. Which I don't... I mean, you know, if you saw, oh, someone did a hip drop and you went back later and you looked at the film, well, why don't you look at the film and catch everybody making penalties? Right? If that's what you're going to do. Here we go. Tua in the shotgun. Man in motion. Our guys are looking mean. It's a little pitch out. Their guy gets upfield. He gets the first down. He gets even more. It's Devon Achane. You can't stop the guy. Big time run. 15-yard run. He's killing us. Nice blocking. Nice blocking scheme by their guys. Someone couldn't... Iggy couldn't get him from behind. He tried. All right, so that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, Miami is driving on us, but the score is tied 3-3. When we come back, Miami is going to continue their drive. So far, it's been a 4-play, 34-yard drive. And it's going to be first down, 1st and 10 for Miami at our 43-yard line. They're driving on us. They get big, chunky plays. I'm sick of that. Big chunk plays against us. Boo hiss. 10:09, 11:09. So I got about an hour and something left. About 40 minutes and another 40 would be 10:50 and 15 minutes. So I might make some of the third quarter here. If at the halftime I can go make my sandwich, get my lunch together. I already got my water and everything ready. Yeah. If I stay till 11:45, I might be able to stay for the third quarter. So. All right, big time football, folks, here in España, in Spain. So another thing too is, you know, we've been talking about how our stuff is auto dubbed by YouTube, and it just takes them forever to do it, and I'm sorry for that. I don't want to apologize for YouTube, but I mean, they are doing it like for free, and it's an experiment, but it 1 week they did like 5 languages in less than 24 hours, and then sometimes I just pick one language and it's still not done. So I don't understand it. So we'll just have to, it's an experiment and they're just getting it rolling, but you can go back a couple of our shows. You want to see me and BH speaking, I forget which one it was. Maybe the Lions one, the pre-show Lions one, or... Yeah. Good point. Yeah, they are killing us on those outside runs. And we talked about, BH and I talk about that on the show all the time. Why do we keep jamming them, trying to jam them between the tackles all the time? So far, Chris Rodriguez has been doing pretty good with that. So here we go. Here comes Miami. Our boys are looking mean. Tua under center. Back to pass. Fires. He's got a man open. And tackled. Nice tackle there. McGee in on the tackle. Jordan McGee in on that tackle. Here we go. We're starting the second quarter. Second quarter. Game is tied 3-3. Game is tied at 3. Is there what's going on the field? Oh, here we go. Tua in the shotgun. They got a man in motion. He takes the snap. Here's the handoff. Nice blocking down front. Achane picks up maybe 6 or 7 more yards. Tackled by Bobby Wagner. Thank you, Bobby Wagner. Going to bring up 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 for Miami. For Miami. 3rd and 3 for Miami. Here just starting this second quarter. They are driving on us. They're down in our territory. Tua, back to pass. He fires. He's got a man wide open. Right in front of, who's that? Jonathan Jones. 3 minutes behind. Sorry about that. Here I can see it on my thing. I'm like a play behind from what I can see. So if you're following the thing, and then however long it takes for me to get on the internet and then to you, I could easily be a minute and a half behind. So here we go. Miami on our 18-yard line. They got a man in motion. Tua under center. Tua with the handoff. Achane, excuse me. Achane piles his way up. Almost gets the first down. Oh, you're on the big screen. Good for you. What's on the big screen? Are you on Red Zone or are you getting the game? Huh. Well, that was Ollie Gordon, not Achane. So here we go. 2nd and 2. Tua fires. Incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd and 2. Incomplete. Intended for Greg Dulcich. So are they showing the whole game? Or are you just getting it on Red Zone and they're showing parts of it? Huh. Here we go. He's in the shotgun. He takes a snap, fakes a handoff, rolls to his right. Oh. And it's a sack. Nice. Jacob Martin on the sack. 11-yard loss. We love Jacob Martin. Nice. We stopped him. Oh, you get the NFL Network. NFL Network? Or the NFL app? I'm confused. Here's the field goal. Network, okay. Thank you, B8. Sorry about that. NFL Network, right. And that's part of like a package that comes with satellite or some kind of NFL Network? I'm confused. Let's see if I can figure this out. NFL Plus. So not the network? Sorry, I'm confused. Sorry. All right. Well, I have the NFL thing on my TV, so. But I don't have NFL Network. To me, those are two different things. There's the NFL app, which has the plus on it, and then there's NFL Network. To me, those are two different things. Is that not right? All right, here comes Miami. They're going to kick off. They just scored a field goal with a big. Yes, I have NFL Plus. And so I have it on my TV and it looks like it's on. But it's already on my phone. So here's the kickoff. Our guy gets it at the 5. He's to the 10. He's to the 15. He's to the 20. And he gets down to about the 27 or 28 yard line. Yeah, it's on my TV, but it's behind. It's way behind. It's even behind the phone. Yeah, that's the NFL app plus, not NFL Net. It says NFL Network on it. I don't understand. All right. Well, I'll just let it go. What's behind on the TV than it is on the phone? Yes, I have the NFL app on my TV, but it's also saying it's NFL Network. But I think those two things are two different things. But it doesn't matter, so I get to watch it. Here we go. Here's the handoff. Our guy gets nowhere. They keep trying to run our guys between the tackles. Why? Yeah, the TV's behind, so I'm not going to watch it on the TV. I'll just watch it on my phone. Yeah, the TV's even farther behind. Phew, $99. Eesh. I pay $6 something a month for the cheap NFL app. Anyways, here we go. Yeah, the TV's behind the phone, so I'll call it from the phone. And the phone is behind the graphic. Here we go. Marcus Mariota fakes the handoff. He's looking, fires downfield. He's got a man wide open. Nice catch there. Big time catch. Zach Ertz, 15-yard gain. Wow, Luke. Who was that? Who's 12? He was wide open. All right, here we go. Going to bring up 1st and 10. We're at our own 42-yard line. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. They do run it between the tackles. Our man gets downfield big time. That's Chris Rodriguez again. Nice. Big 17-yard run. So it looks like he was going to run through the A gap and he just bounced out to the left. No, bounced inside and then outside. Picked up big time yardage, big time gain. 17-yard gain, Chris Rodriguez. Good job, Chris. Way to protect the ball. Here we go. 1st and 10. We're down inside Miami territory. Mariota fires. He's got a man over the middle. Oh, big time penalty. They're saying he targeted, they're saying he targeted Zach Ertz. He did throw his shoulder to his helmet. I don't know if that's a penalty or not. They threw the flag anyways. Yeah, he elbowed him in the head. Are you allowed to do that? I don't know. Anyways. All right, here we go. Second down. Here come the Commanders. Second down and 1, I believe. No penalty on that one. It was right not to do that. Here we go. In the shotgun is Mariota. He takes a snap. Here's the handoff. They run it between the tackles again. Picks up the first down. Chris Rodriguez with about a 5-yard run. Going to bring up another first down. 1st and 10 on the Miami 27. 1st and 10 on the Miami 27. Miami's winning this game 6-3. 9 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in this first half. Here we go. Mariota, I think he's changing the play. He's got trips left. Running back turns to his right side. Mariota takes a snap. He's looking. He steps up in the pocket. He was going to fire. He breaks away. He throws it anyways. He's got a man. Oh, incomplete. Intended for Zach Ertz. Wow, Mariota. He was scrambling like a MFer. Wow. Here's the throw again. Could Zach Ertz have gotten it? He was stumble bumming. Anyways, incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Second and 10 from the Miami 27. In the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to fire. He fires. Incomplete. Through the hands of somebody. Debo. Hang on, there might be a penalty on the field. Hang on, folks. I don't know what's going on here. What's going on? Hang on. Something happened to my phone. We may have to go to the TV. Huh. NFL went totally blank on my TV. Huh. We might have to go to the TV. The TV is super behind. Come on. Wow. Yeah, I know, right? Here we go. Mariota gets sacked. So now I'm watching it on the TV. It says NFL Network, but it's on the NFL app. I thought those were different things. So, what the hell do I know, right? 4th and 16 after the sack on Mariota. Here's a 51-yard attempt, and he can't make it. Why can't our kicker make a 51-yarder? Everybody else does it all day long. Matt Gay can't get the fucking job done. We need to find somebody who can get the job done. Maybe we can find a kicker in Madrid. Pretty sure you can. Oh, that's so weird. All right, Matt Gay missed one. What a dumbass. So when we come back, Miami's going to have the ball, 1st and 10. Yeah, I know. How about that? Yeah, he missed a 51-yarder. Come on. I'm going to get back on my phone here, see what's going on. Come on.
Wagner, Jordan Brooks, the way that they've been tackling machines all season long, and Jordan Brooks, he was so effusive of his praise for Bobby Wagner and how he helped him the first 4 years in Seattle, called him a big...
Oh, Jordan Brooks was from Seattle. That's right. Right, so I got it back on my phone again. Here we go. Yeah, no shit. Here we go. Here comes Miami. On 1st and 10, here's a little dump off to Jalen Waddle for a 7-yard gain. Tackled by Sainz still. Going to bring up 2nd and 3 for Miami. Yeah, the phone is slightly ahead of the TV, so that's a good thing. And it's right here in front of me too, so. Here we go. 2nd and 3. Here comes Miami. They're on their own 47. Here's the handoff. And he's smothered. Tackle for loss. Big time tackle for loss. I think we're starting to figure him out with Dan Quinn calling the defense. That's what I'm saying. Put Dan Quinn as defensive coordinator. Put Cliff Kingsbury as the head coach. And then bring in Mike McDaniel as our offensive coordinator. Here we go. It's 3rd down. 3rd down and about 5. Tua takes a snap. He's running for his life and he's tackled. Nice. Jonathan Jones. Nice. Jonathan Jones in on the fucking... Another sack. Good job. Way to go, defense. Good job, Jonathan Jones. So they're going to have to punt. We stopped them. Nice. We tried to go for the block. It didn't work. Our guy gets it and brings it up to about the 18-yard line. Who was that? Jalen Lane. He held on to it. Nice. Way to go, Jalen Lane. Bill looks like he's coming out. Oh, flag on the play. Shit. Watch, he's going to be against us. Guarantee it. All right. So I'm turning the TV off. The TV, you're right, BH. The TV is behind by a lot. Holding against us. Fucking dumbasses. And we do that all. We kill ourselves on these holdings and stuff. You know, we're barely out to the fucking 18. You know? Five-yard penalty. All right, so when we come back, we're going to have the ball 1st and 10 on our own 6. It says 5-yard penalty, but I'm pretty sure. Anyways, when we come back, oh, on the 11, that's better. They fixed it. I was going to say. When we come back, it's going to be, oh, now they put it back to the 6. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the 11. I'm not, let's see, the 18. I don't know, I think the graphics guy for Yahoo's been drinking again. He can't seem to be able to keep up. Yeah, rookie kicker next year. Anybody. I'm sure there are plenty of kickers in Madrid. We could bring a couple of them home with us. We're at commercial break, folks. When we come back, we're going to have the ball 1st and 10. They're saying on here at the 6. I don't believe that to be true. We'll see when we come back. A long-ass commercial break. But Miami's winning 6-3 because our kicker can't make field goals. And our offense can't get out of their own way. But it's been a pretty good game. Everybody looks pretty solid. They've Achan's broken a few. I think Waddle got one. So all right, here we go. We are back. Yeah, it's on the 6-yard line. Fucking a holding penalty on a fucking punt every time. Here we go, under center. Marcus Mariota got a man in motion. They hand it off to Bill, and they run Bill right straight into a pile of... Why do they do that? Why do they just fucking run him between the tackles every single fucking time? God, that's annoying. For a loss. We're deep in our own territory, and we just run it between the tackles? Lord, that's terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. Bring it up 2nd and 11. Mariota in the shotgun. He's got a man behind him. He takes a snap, fakes a handoff. Someone gets a block up front, and he overthrows it. Incomplete. Penalty on the play. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Laundry on the field. Laundry on the field. Oh, pass interference against Miami. Nice.
See what Jack Jones, he's working up top against Deebo Samuel. It's an in-breaking route. Deebo gets in there. Jack Jones, whoa.
He didn't do nothing. He didn't even touch him. That was a gimme flag. McDaniels is pissed. He should be. That wasn't a penalty. That was not a penalty. Anyways. We get the first down. We're on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Here come the Commanders. Mariota in the shotgun. He's got 2 to the left. He's got a man open over the middle. That's Deebo Samuels. Picks up maybe 5 yards. Nice. 6-yard gain. Deebo Samuels. Going to bring up 2nd and 4. We're at our own 26-yard line. Here we go. We are marching down the field.
There's barely any contact. You see Deebo kind of initiates it. It's not a
And it was an overthrow, too. That should not have been a penalty. Yeah, that should not have been a penalty. We got lucky on that one. Here we go. 2nd and 4. We're on our own 26. In the shotgun. He's got Bill behind him. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. He takes the snap. He's looking. He throws it to Bill. over to the side, and Bill picks up the first down. Nice. So a little dump off pass to Bill coming out of the backfield. Nice. Finally. Finally. You got to stretch them that way. Good job. 1st and 10. Here comes Mariota. He fires. Incomplete and almost intercepted. Wow, that was fucking close. Wow. I don't know what happened there. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10. They're in that hurry up offense that they like to do. 3:44 left to go in this first half. I got to make a sandwich at the half and get my lunch ready, and maybe we'll look at some numbers. Here we go. Mariota in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's back to pass. He fires. He's got a man open over the middle. Who is that? That's Chris Moore. Brings us down to the 50-yard line. First down. First down, Commanders. We are about midfield. We need to put some points on the board. And it's got to be a touchdown because we can't trust our kicker. Here we go. He takes a snap. Here's the handoff. I think that's Bill. Picks up maybe 2 or 3 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 7. 3:04 left to go in this first half. I got to eat something too. Oh, I'm starving. Here we go. 2nd and 7. We're across the 50-yard line. We need to put points on the board. I think we get the ball at the half. They're in that hurry-up offense. We're on their 47. We're on the Miami 47. It's 2nd and 7. 2:36 left to go in this half. He fires. He's got a man over the middle. And that looks like, who is that? Zach Ertz. Big-time catch there. 15-yard gain. Zach Ertz. Need a TD. Points, points, points. That's what I'm saying, yo. Great pass. Great catch by Ertz. Mariota working the magic. Are they going to let it go to the 2-minute warning? They're going to let it go to the 2-minute warning. All right. That's the 2-minute warning of the first half, folks. When we come back, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Commanders on the Miami 32. Miami's winning 6-3 with 2 minutes left to go in this first half. All right, when we come back, it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Miami 32. So far, it's been a 7-play, 62-yard drive. We've had some long-ass drives in this first half. Marcus Mariota working the magic. I heard some people saying, hey, you could sell Jaden Daniels for a couple first-rounders and a couple second-rounders. Shake the whole team up. Put Quinn as the defensive coordinator. Get Mike McDaniel from Miami, make him the offensive coordinator, and then move Cliff Kingsbury up to head coach. That would be crazy. Cray cray. Cray cray. Shake the whole thing up. All right. We are coming back live, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we need TDs. Here we go. Mariota in the shotgun. It's the handoff to Bill. He picks up maybe 4 or 5 yards. Going to bring up second down with 1:49 left to go in this first half. Second and 6. Second and 6. We're on their 29-yard line. Mariota in the shotgun. He's got trips to the left, one to the right. Got a man in the backfield with him. He's in the shotgun. Let's go, dude. Today. Takes a snap. Mariota's going to run it himself. He slides, but he's shy of the first down. He's shy of the first down. Going to bring up 3rd and short. 3rd and 1. When you slide like that, you're down and the ball is behind you, so you... Never mind. All right, Miami called a timeout. It's going to be 3rd and 1, so they think they can stop us and then get the ball back and do something with it. All right, we're back. 1:12 left to go in this first half. It's 3rd and 1 for the Washington Commanders. Hang in there, folks. Here come the Commanders. Man in motion. That's Chris Rodriguez in the backfield. Chris takes the snap. It's the handoff. He picks up the first down and then some. Clock is ticking. Let's go, folks. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Clock is ticking. Clock is ticking. Let's go. Minute left to go. We still have 2 timeouts, I think. 1 timeout. Oh, we just called the timeout. All right. Clock is ticking still. Why? What's going on? Clock is ticking. Here's the handoff. He picks up maybe 2 yards? You wasted all that fucking time. Dude, who's running the... Oh, now we call the timeout. Dude, what a waste. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, it's fucking terrible. Ah, clock management. I thought we had some special guy that was supposed to be doing our clock management. Lord. All right, when we come back. Oh, there's McLaurin on the sideline. There's a couple guys in jumpsuits that are out there. I don't recognize who they are, but they're out there. Here we go. 2nd and 8. 25 seconds left to go in this first half. He takes the snap. He's looking. He's looking. He's scrambling to his right. He throws down towards the end zone and incomplete, intended for Chris Moore. It's out of bounds. Wow, not even fucking close. It stops the clock at 17 seconds. Let's go, people. Let's go. Where's the sense of urgency here? Man, it's fucking lame. We may not look at numbers at the halftime. I got to get ready for work. So I might, and I got to eat too because I'm starving. Here we go. 3rd and 8. We're on the 15-yard line. Mariota takes a snap. He's looking. He fires towards the end zone. He's got a man in Debo and gets out of bounds, but he's short of the first down, and there's a flag on the field. And it doesn't look good. Looks like it's going to be against us.
Sean Smith chatting with his crew.
There's 2 fouls that were played both by the offense. Illegal formation. Offense, that penalty's declined. Pass interference. Offense number 1. 10-yard penalty.
Where's the sense of urgency?
So it's on Samuel, and those are the rub routes that I was talking about. And they do it a lot. They like to get their receivers open that way, put them in bunch formations.
All right. So that's a penalty against us. Pushes us back. So that brings up 3rd and 18. 3rd and 18 pushes us all the way back to the fucking 25. Marcus Mariota in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He dumps it off. He's got Debo. Debo's got some blocking down front. He breaks downfield. He breaks it up to about the 10 or 11 yard line, shy of the first down by quite a few yards. It looks like Washington timeout. So that was a big time play there. It's 4th down. What does Dan do? 3 seconds on the clock. Do you bring out the kicker? Oh, they're going to bring out Matt Gay. Uh-oh. Could be trouble. Trouble. It's not a very long kick. It's going to be 10, 20, less than 30 yards. Right at 30 yards. I don't know. I'm nervous. Nervioso. 30-yard attempt. Keep your fingers crossed. Snap, set, kick. It's good. Football. He kicked it with his foot. And that's the end of the half, folks. I think I will. We'll take a quick look at some numbers here. All right, shall we? The game is tied at the half. So we're going to look at some numbers here. Commanders numbers. Mariota. 12 out of 16. 75% passer rating. That's really, really good. His QBR, 95.6. That's okay. No interceptions. 6 first downs. He did take a sack. Kicking, Matt Gay. We don't care. Kickoff returns, punt returns. Where's the offensive? Where's the offensive receiving? That nobody received anything? Look at that. They've got passing, but they got no rushing. Same with these guys. Just what happened? What's going on with Yahoo? Look at that. No. Maybe it's down here. No. Huh. Our defense is looking good. couple sacks. Anyways, I'm going to go eat. I'm going to make my food, I mean. I'll be right back. Hang in there, folks. Make my sandwich, make my lunch. Yum. Yummy. Yummy. Just making lunch, hang in there, talk amongst yourselves. Turn to your neighbor and say hello. What's going on, dog?
Hey, good morning, man. Good job.
Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah, 6-6. Yeah, I think we're both looking at the same thing because you've got the NFL Plus,
Yeah.
and you're able to watch it on your TV, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So that's kind of when I say app, I guess, just because there's like that. When I turn on my TV, I've got like YouTube, Netflix, all the little square boxes, and I just click on the NFL one, and I'm in. Yeah. So, but like you say, it's super delayed.
Yeah, on the TV, it's faster on my phone.
Oh yeah, same here. I checked it. So it's a weird thing on the TV, but so.
Yeah, and my confusion is, I think the NFL Network is different than the app. Although on the app, what they're doing is showing the NFL Network.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. So.
Yeah, it's the wording that we're using, but
Yeah.
it is technically it's an app, but all it is like a gateway to what. Like if someone had a cable and they got the NFL Network, they were watching the same thing.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. So that all works, but it's super delayed,
Yeah.
and that's no fun. But
Right.
I I think I'm pretty close. I'm like a play behind on the phone. So
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
no.
It's still nice to see him on the full TV, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of. Now, I don't think so. I think there's two tiers of the NFL Plus.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you get Red Zone?
No, I paid the $6.99 one or something.
Yeah. So okay, well that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, at least you get those because there are like during the towards the end of the season, they start showing like Saturday games and a Friday game, and it's NFL Network. You know, it's like exclusive to them, so it's good to have.
Yeah, I might do that because you can do it like month to month. I just don't do it now because I work on Saturday and Sunday and I miss 90% of the game. So.
Yeah, and that's one thing you get is you get all those condensed playbacks.
Oh yeah, that would be helpful for me too. Do you get the all 22s?
Yeah. So with that extra, that's you get all 22, and then every game you can see any game condensed.
Okay, cool. No, I do like that. I might do that.
If you do it on the payment plan, you don't really even think about it. So.
Right, like you said, you paid $99 or something like that.
Yeah, I think you can. I don't know. I think I might have missed it. I thought at one point, maybe it was a year before, I got it for $79. So maybe you can't do that every year. But I remember getting some kind of a deal one time, so I have to look out for that.
Yeah. Yeah, they do that sometimes. If you're a returning person, you get it. Or sometimes the returning person doesn't get it and the new person gets it. Fuck, I hate people when they do that shit, dude. I hate that. I remember I quit AT&T for that shit.
I did too.
I told them to fuck off.
Dude, I did that like over 20 years ago. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah. I went in and I saw these cheap deals that people were getting. And then they go, oh no, this is for new people. And I went, what?
Dude, yep.
I know.
As soon as I saw the commercial for it, I went right down to the store. Told them, turn me off, and I'm going to Verizon.
Yep. It's the way to do it.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, good deal. Well, I'm going to have some breakfast, and then I'll be back on. So you think you're going to get any of the third quarter in?
I might. That's why I'm getting ready now. All my stuff so I can stay to the very last second before. I have to leave at 11:45.
Okay. All right, man. Well, sounds good. I'll let
It's
you know.
11 now, and so, yeah.
Okay.
Probably the third quarter, maybe a little of the fourth. Yeah, probably all of the third quarter. We'll see.
All right. All right, man. Well, I'll be in there.
Sounds good, man. Go Commanders.
There you go. See you.
Thanks, bro. Right. That was just B8, as if y'all didn't know. And I just made my lunch. Homemade cream of potato soup, potato and ham. It's really good too. We're at halftime. Everybody hang on. Cream of potato soup. Bag of potatoes and one of them Smithfield little hams. Boiled potatoes with some butter and salt and pepper and some onions till they're just tender. And I take the ham and I cut it up and I fry it in the frying pan and kind of brown it a little tiny bit, and then I put water in it so it flavors it. And I pour that in the potatoes and you're done. And the cream part of the cream and potatoes, you wait till it cools down a little bit. You don't add the cream until it cools down. You don't boil the cream or it'll break. Just know that the cream goes in at the very, very end. that. Yep, so I got to go to work today. We're at halftime. Me and BH figured out the whole what's going on with the app and on the TV. You guys, if you know, you can pay the, like I pay the $6 or $7 one, and BH pays the $14 one. With the $14 one, you get more. You get the red zone, and then you also get stuff like the L22, and you can watch the game like a shortened version of the game without the in between all the plays and stuff. Sunglasses, all that's good there. Okay. Well, we're still at halftime, folks. Hang in there. Scrubber getting ready for work. Go hold the sign. So the game is tied 6-6 at halftime. We've had some pretty good drives in there, long drives. Really long drives. It's been awesome. Marcus Mariota. He can do it. No problem. He's got it under control. Penalties hurt us a couple times there. Had that penalty, I think it was a illegal motion or something on that goal line. It's like a 4th and 2 or something. Well, at least we know Matt Gay can hit a 30-yard field goal. That's a good start. Sorry, you gotta watch me eat. There's big money to be made watching people eat on YouTube. Who's that guy? Beard Meets Food. Ever watch that guy? He does these food challenges. He travels around the world doing food challenges, eating food. And he does it too. It's unbelievable the amount of food that fucker can eat. It's crazy. Right, Miami's kicking off. Why is my phone not working? Why is it stuck? Hang on, let me see what's going on here. All right, my Miami kicked off. Oh, Chase Edmonds returned it for 29 yards. Oh, that's right. That was the other person I was thinking of who got moved up. We are back, folks. There's Mike McDonald, looking sober. Being interviewed. We're back, folks. We are back. Start of the second half. Miami just kicked off to the Washington Commanders. Come on. We don't want to hear the fucking interview. Who gives a fuck? Thank you. 1st and 10. Here we go. Marcus Mariota fakes the handoff. It's a pass. He dumps it off. He's got Chris Rodriguez. Chris Rodriguez picks up 6 or 7 yards. Going to bring up second down here early in the third quarter. Here comes Washington. They receive the ball. Nice run back by our guy Chase Edmonds. Going to bring up 2nd and 4 for the Commanders. It's nice that, see, because they're playing on grass, they got like grass stains all over them and stuff, instead of that playing on the AstroTurf. Looks cool. Looks like they're actually playing on a field. Here we go, 2nd and 4. Marcus Mariota under center. He's changing it. Kill, kill, kill. Oh, that's my sock. Kill, kill, kill. He's under center. Nice to see somebody under center. Here's the pitch out. Big time run there. Nice, nice, nice. Big 12-yard gain. Chris Rodriguez Jr. So they give it to Chris Rodriguez Jr. He gets to run it out to the right. Huh. But not Bill. No, Bill. You got to run it between the tackles. Every single fucking time. But Chris C-Rod, he gets to run it around. Yeah. So, that's a first down. Big time first down by Chris Rodriguez. 1st and 10. They're deep into Miami territory already. Here's the handoff. C-Rod bulling his way forward. Picks up about 4 yards. 4-yard pickup there. Chris Rodriguez. Big time run there. Chris Rodriguez. Going to bring up 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Driving down the field. Here we are, deep in Miami territory. Run the Miami 37-yard line. 2nd and 8. Takes the snap. Fires it over the middle. He's got a man in Debo. Just shy of the first down. Going to bring up 3rd and 1. Going to bring up 3rd and 1. Kind of a dodgy throw, but Debo caught it. Good job, Debo. Samuel Senior. That's the way they say it in Spain. Here we go, 3rd and 1. We need this first down. We're on their 32 or 33-yard line. Here's the handoff. It's C-Rod. Wow, if that guy hadn't shoestringed him, he would have went all the way. Big time pickup there by C-Rod. 12-yard gain by Chris Rodriguez. Nice blocking there by John Bates. Good job. So, wow, C-Rod almost broke it free. Here we go, 1st and 10. We are on their 20-yard line. Mariota in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He dumps it off. He's got some blocking. It's Debo. Debo's going to take it all the way. Touchdown! Wow! What a great run by Debo. He got some good blocking down front. That's how you score a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Touchdown Commanders. Big time. Nice drive there. 6 plays, 59 yards. That's how you get the job done, folks. Man, it's going to be too bad I have to leave. Fuck. So, back to pass. He dumps it off to the right, and he cuts all the way back over to the left. Got some great blocking down there. Got some great blocking. Here comes Matt Gay with the extra point. Can he do it? Yeah. He got it. So, tying my shoe. Oh. So we scored. We're winning 13-6 against Miami here at the top of this third quarter. Unbelievable. We're loving it. We're at commercial break. When we come back, Washington's going to kick off to Miami. I'll be right back. Alright, enough of that foolishness. I'm back. Way to go, Debo. Way to go, Commanders. Good job. Here comes the kickoff. Matt Gay kicks it. It's out of the end zone. Touchback. Oh, he can kick it that far. Look pretty straight, too. All right. Here we go. Miami's going to have the ball, 1st and 10. There's Dan Quinn on the sideline, working multiple jobs. Here we go. Tua under center. Takes a snap, makes a handoff. He's looking. He fires. He's got a man open in Waddle. Wow, big time. Fucking Waddle with the catch and run. Totally torched us. Holy crap. 30-yard pickup. And our guys are running into each other again. Not too bad, though. Put your mouth guard in, too, you fucking dumbass. That's why you have it. Big time gain. Big time 30-yard gain for Miami. Wow. 1st and 10. They're already deep in our territory. They're on our 39. Here comes Miami. He's under center. He takes the snap. Fakes the handoff, rolls to his left. He dumps it off. He's got a man. And they pick up another 10, 12, 15, 14, 15 yards. $14-yard gain there. That's their tight end caught that one. Hill. Jordan Hill. All right, here we go. Miami on our 20. Hand off to Achan. Gets nowhere. No gain. Cool. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Way to go, defense. Even though they're marching on us big time. Lots of big plays. Lots of over 10-yard plays, 15-yard plays, a lot of them. Here we go. Here comes Miami. Tua in the shotgun. Man in motion. Here comes the deep. Oh, flag on the play. Looked like our guy was offsides. Or they pulled him offsides. Where'd you go, Dan? Did you dial up that offsides? Good job. Dumbass. So that's Dan Quinn down on the field calling the plays, and there's all our boys up in the booth. Dan shuffling papers down there like he knows what he's doing. Here we go. 2nd and 5. They're on our 15-yard line. Tua under center. Here's the handoff. God, he just runs free will. Picks up about 7 or 8. Ollie Gordon. Ollie. Big time Ollie. Cutting back and forth. Jeremy Reeves in on that tackle. Here we go. 1st and goal. They're on our 8-yard line. Man in motion. Takes a snap. Snap was a little high. Here's the handoff. Ollie Gordon again. Quan Martin in on the tackle. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was a high snap. Wow, Quan wrapped up his legs and tackled him properly. Huh. They must be watching this channel. Here we go. 2nd and goal. Second and goal. Looking mean, looking tough. Man in motion. He's under center. Here's the pitch out. They run it straight up the gut, and he is stopped. He might have picked up 2, maybe 3 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and goal. Can we stop him? What time is it? Oh, I need to get back on the other thing. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. Who's in there? Debo. Pitch wide right. That's okay, Weezy D. I got to go to work too. Locker room improvement. That's right. They held him on 3rd and goal. Stopped him on that 3rd and goal. No gain. Tackled by Frankie Luvu. Way to go, Frankie Luvu. So that's going to bring up 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Good deal. He's got 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Oh, my God. Here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Tua back to pass. He throws. Incomplete. I think Bobby Wagner got a pass defended. No way. No way. Way to go, Bobby D. Bobby W. W. Wow. I think he blocked it. You get a hand on it? Yes, he got a hand on it. Way to go, Bobby. Totally outstretched and fucking horizontal to the flat earth. So, our defense stopped them. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Way to go, defense. Good job. All right, when we come back, Washington's going to have the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 2-yard line. So we stopped Miami on that. That was, dude, they were fucking rolling down the field on us. And we red zoned their ass. Pretty freaking good. Like I said, I'm going to stay as long as I can. Let me make sure my earbuds are charged up so I can listen to music or listen to the rest of the game. Wow, way to go defense. They stopped them. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. All right. Whew, way to go defense. That's crazy. It's just whack, as the kids say. All right. So, Washington's going to have the ball. First and 10 from their own 2-yard line. Way to go, Bobby Wagner and Frankie Luvu on the 3rd down stop, and Bobby Wagner on the 4th down stop. Nice. So we have the ball. First and 10 from our own 2. Here we go. Mariota under center. He's got C-Rod in the back. Here comes C-Rod. Picks up maybe a yard. Flag on the play. Do we got a man down? Flag on the play. Looked like some movement down front. Oh, illegal motion. Oh, so a pre-snap penalty on the 2-yard line. Yay! Fucking dumbasses. There's Biadasz. There's Coleman. There's Yankoff. Was that Tunsil was down maybe? So now we're back first and 11 from our 1-yard line now. All right, under center. Here's the handoff. They smack it right up the middle. He might have got a yard, maybe 2. 2-yard gain moves us to the 3-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 9. Here we go. 5:50 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Commanders are winning 13-6 after that big-time defensive stop. Goal line stop by our defense. Gives us back the ball. Miami taking their sweet-ass time changing their people out. Our clock is running. Let's go. Fucking referees. I hate that shit. Here we go. Mariota in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Get rid of it. He does. And incomplete. Flag on the play. They're looking, someone's saying it's pass interference on somebody. Either Jack Jones or McDaniels is having a fit, because that didn't look like anybody was going to catch that ball.
Mike McDaniel, the ball is uncatchable. Chris Moore, the intended receiver. Yeah, no way he could have got that in the field of play. No.
He could have. Yeah, McDaniels was hot. Yeah, he didn't have a chance of catching that. Going to bring up 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 from our own 3. 3rd and 9 from our own 3. Here we go. Here come the boys. Clock is ticking. Mariota, I think, changed it up a little bit. He's in the shotgun. He's got 3 to the left. Man in motion. 1 to the right. He takes a snap. He's back to pass. Get rid of it. He dumps it off. He's got a man out of the backfield. Who's that, C-Rod? Jeremy McNichols. Big time first down. Big time first down on that 3rd and long. Jeremy McNichols coming out of the backfield. Snuck out. Made a juke on 2 guys. Got upfield. Got the first down. 1st and 10. First and 10 for the Commanders. Here they come. We're on our own 13-yard line. Man in motion. He's under center. Here's the pitch out to Bill. It was a run to the right, actually. And maybe tackle for loss. Damn it. Why can't Bill do anything? Hell, he was my running back in fantasy. I got rid of his ass. I picked up a good fantasy running back. I couldn't believe it. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Here come the Commanders. Mariota in the shotgun. Oh, God. Oh, God. That was terrible. Pre-snap ball start. 5-yard penalty is going to move us back again. Ugh. Ugh. That was terrible looking. Terrible. Alright, I gotta leave in like 15 minutes, so I'm gonna watch this until I can't anymore. I'm gonna shut it down here in like 10 minutes. That way I can get ready and do a couple things before I go. So, we move back. 2nd and 15. Mariota back to pass. Oh! Oh, is he hurt? Oh! Oh, is he hurt? They're saying it was a safety, not a safety. Wow. He just barely got that away. That was a crazy. He was in the clutches, no. And he turned and fired it. That was crazy. Thank God he avoided getting a safety. Wow, that was crazy looking. Wow. He just did this real whippy around thing and fucking launched it. Yeah, Mariota's on the ground. He's going to have to come out. Who's our backup guy? Josh Johnson? Is he even there? Okay, Mariota's hurt. He was grabbing at his leg. Okay. That's not good. That is not good. Josh Johnson can carry us the rest of the way. I got full faith in him. A lot of faith. Some faith. Maybe a little bit of faith. I got no faith in the guy. We're down to one person watching, and I don't blame you, and I believe that's me. So, I don't blame you, folks. Once Mariota goes down, they're going to bail. I don't blame you. Rut-row. Rut-row. It's me and you, BH. We're the only two in here. I don't blame him. Yeah, Mariota, he was grabbing at his leg. That was a crazy looking. He was in the clutches of a madman and he got out of it and then he fucking whipped it through it like fucking. That was crazy looking. But he got rid of it and he threw it right, so. We are at a commercial break. We're just waiting. Always waiting. 11:33. At 11:40, I got to shut it down. So he has to come off the field. All right, so I guess that's Josh Johnson in there. That's my guess. He takes a snap. Here's the handoff. Our boy runs upfield big time. Nice run there by McNichols. So that was Josh Johnson in there just to make the handoff. Brings up 4th and 8. Is Mariota leaving? What's going on there? There's our boy Tress Way. That's the first time we're seeing him. Wow, that was a bad set of downs there, boy. Here's Tress. Boom. Super lefty. Looked like it might have been a little short. And their guy got fucking rocked by Kane Madrano. And Mariota's going in the blue tent. Ruh-roh. All right, Miami's going to have the ball. Look, here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm just going to wrap it up here. It's 35. I got a couple things to do. So I just want to thank everybody for being here this morning, getting up early. BH, Weezy D was here. I got to go to work. I'm going to listen to it on my phone when I'm at work. So, go Commanders. Hope for the best. Take what we can get. We'll see if Josh Johnson jumps in there. We'll see what goes on. And look for our show on Tuesday where we talk about this game. And everybody keep the faith. And we'll see you soon. Take care.